I know I've made a bunch of videos on top levels right now, but I think it's deserving I make another video on one because we just saw a level get verified that is potentially a top 15 and even potentially a top 10. This is of course the newly verified Ultra Paracosm by Declan and Ren. Ren, of course, being the everything person that makes like every extreme demon under the sun. And it was verified by Wity, who I actually knew before this as the person that beat every single rated 9 circles level 8 months ago. Obviously, that doesn't stand true today with stuff like Subsuming Vortex being rated, but this was a crazy achievement back then. But Wity is actually way more cracked than I thought because he's got a bunch of completions here. As you can see, he's got progress on levels like Saul Goodman, which are insanely hard non-wave levels. And of course, you have all these wave completions like Solar Flare, the Hallucination, Scoop Circles, and of course that list percent run on Subsuming Vortex, which puts him in the top 250 best players in the game. But as for this actual 9 circles level, I find it really funny because yes, this could be the potential new hardest 9 circles level ever verified, but it's the fact that it's called Ultra Paracosm. Now, this is actually a remake of Hyper Paracosm, which as you can see is a level that is in the top like 300-ish range on the Irreddle, so still very hard but not list worthy. But what's funnier is that the verification is called Ultra Paracosm, which probably reminds you of this level, which is also called Ultra Paracosm, and who could have guessed is also a purple 9 circles level, but this is actually relatively known in the community as the easiest demon in the game. Well, obviously the stuff like the Nightmare and Shiver that a lot of people will say are easier, but this is definitely probably the easiest 9 circles level in the game, maybe retro circles, but you get the point. It's super easy. It's a tier 2 on the GDDL, which is literally less than club step, so that tells you the difficulty of this. Which means Ultra Paracosm here is really funny because this level is potentially the hardest 9 circles level and it's got the same name as the easiest 9 circles level. This was done after 80,000 attempts, so this is an insane achievement. And obviously the reason I've been saying that this is a potential top 15 or top 10 is because it's kind of hard for Wity to judge the list, I feel like, because he mostly just plays 9 circles levels. Obviously, he has progress on Saul Goodman, which is decently hard. As you can see, it's 41, but that's nothing compared to, you know, the top 10, so it's kind of hard for him to gauge. Now, he says with his progress on Subsuming Vortex that he would like to hopefully see it place higher, which means that this could be harder than Andromeda since that's right beside it, but he doesn't actually know that. He says that he's kind of confident it's at least harder than Avernus, which is top 15. And obviously Avernus is very wave-based, so he probably has a good idea on that level's difficulty. So I can agree with his opinion to an extent. Because he hasn't actually beat Subsuming Vortex, it's kind of hard to take his rating there. If I had to guess, I'm completely blinding it, but my educational guess on where this is going to place, I think it's going to place number 13 above Anathema but below Silent Clubstep. We'll see what happens. So either this is probably going to just miss out on the top 10, I would say, or maybe go above Andromeda at 10, or we're going to see this all the way down in this like low 20 range, which would still make it the second hardest 9 circles level. But anyways, huge GG to Wity. I can't wait to see what else he'll do in the game. I know he's already stated that he wants to do Subsuming Vortex, finish it off after that sad 73% fail. We'll see that happen. I wish you the best of luck, and yeah, don't really have much more to say. Peace.